Here we go. Nice. Now we can start. Okay, boys. We got a lot to talk about today because a lot of stuff happened. One of them being Sovia basically forcing or intervening with members' private lives. So I'm gonna leak some things that happened. So first off, with what I'm gonna talk about, what happened with Beige, which is originally known as Jay. She left Aldara, then joined Sovia. There is actually a good reason for this, and the reason was Max, which is a recruit in Aldara. He turned out to be a spy, and he told Jay to leave Aldara and join Sarovia instead. I'm gonna show the evidence now of that being the case. Hold on, let me copy then paste. I'm gonna paste it in the hold on, where do I paste this? Oh yeah, I'm gonna paste it in the radio show channel. You can open it, guys. So yeah, hold on. My internet it sucks. It's not working. Okay, I'm gonna have to. God damn it! I don't have a mouse, so I'm just gonna post it in. Where do I post this? I'm gonna post it in general chat. This guy Max messaged Jay. You guys can see the image in general. He messaged Jay was like, leave. You don't have to stay. Aldar sucks. Blah blah blah. You're wasting your time. It will improve in Serovia. He joined Serovia, and who left? I don't know who left, but anyways, she left Aldara, then joined Serovia. She looked in their general chat, and apparently she was lied to because the person said she will improve. There is no toxicity in Serovia. There are more screenshots that I will show of him basically telling her to leave, and we are lacking activity, which is a lie. So yeah, she joined Sarovia, and basically it was not that active. It was kind of dead. Only the high command were speaking. And yeah, she was lied to. It did not help her in any way. Sarovia basically was toxic because they have a channel specifically to kill Aldara members and show the evidence. So then she messaged me and she's like, hey Zari, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave. I was lied to. This person told me to leave and she showed me the screenshots. And I invited her back and kicked this guy, Max. Yeah, he's basically banned. He's exiled. So yep, that happened. Another thing that happened similar to this was Jason, Jason Morvis. Jason Morvis had a Sorovian girlfriend, or he was engaged to in girl. Sorovians, I think, told his girlfriend to go to the divorce area in the castle. I think OK posted about it, so I'm gonna redirect everyone in general chat to the post. Here we go. Yeah, so they told her to get Jason, and they dogpiled him when he showed up. and unfortunately they forced her to divorce him. And that happened. Another thing that happened also with Sam. Um, okay, she thanked John Serovia. Basically, she was messaging. She was getting messaged by Serovians. I don't know who it is. She did not show details, but she claims that she was being messaged. That okay is cheating on her, and they tried to get her to join Serovia.
One thing, apparently the Servian was also her friend. Like, how fucked up that is.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's her friend, and that friend is telling her to fucking leave and telling her lies about okay. So yeah, Serovia is trying to intervene in private lives now, which is very much fucked up. And I hope a lot of people see this radio show to see how fucked up Serovia is. And I hope their members understand how fucked up their higher command is. Because they might look nice, they might say nice stuff, but in reality they're really not nice. They're not nice, man. They're bad. And another thing that happened lastly with Prosperine. What happened with Prosperine actually? Let me think. Oh yeah, I think yeah, she left Aldara as well. Then joined Sovia because there was an alternative account um that said I'm Kir AK-14 and I do not like you, you're a bad person, and I do not like you, I hate you. Yeah, there have been this alternative account pretended to be Kir, and that alt is not Kir or foreign. So he or she is alternative
Additional,
account. What?
additional note, Prosperine is retarded and she's defaming us over that, so don't believe it.
Yeah, well, we are not sure who it is, but we do think it's Max on an alternative account, or someone in Serovia with an alternative account trying to pretend as Kir. Um, yeah, so that alternative account was basically defaming Aldara while making Kir sound bad, and she left Aldara, then joined Sarovia. Then I investigated it, and after recent evidence about Max, I believe that it might be Max. And I told her about it, and I made sure she understood that it was not Kir, because Kir would never say these things or insult anybody. I have known Kir for a long time. She would not do that. So yeah, she said, "Ah, okay." She apologized, and she left Sarovia. And she is basically, I guess she's thinking she doesn't know if she wanna return, but she has been defaming us because we have new evidence, and it doesn't show that she's illegitimate. She's most likely making fun of the situation. So I'm still looking into her to make sure she's not like actually lying. Maybe in a week I will give more details about the situation because we don't have too much evidence. But so far I can tell you that it might be a Sarovian account as well. We are not sure yet, but we are looking into it. So yeah, those stuff are happening. And another thing about me is I'm not gonna participate in the elections. I'm gonna let a new person try the role. His name is Michael. What was his name? Okay, I forgot.
Michael Marchwood.
Yeah, MW is running for prime minister. He was in Sovia, but after investigation, I saw that he was kicked from Sovia, and it did not look staged or orchestrated, because Constantine, aka Khan, which is the leader of Sovia, um, basically he ran for prime minister, and he forced the ex prime minister who is currently running for Aldara. He got him out and got the most votes, and Constantine took power of the prime minister role in Sovia and got MW out. And yeah, he shut the parliament down because he did not want MU to run. And yeah, that's basically it. Because after that happened, MU was like, "Are you serious? Why did you do that? You ran for prime minister, but for what? I was doing well." Um, they did not respond to that. They did not basically want to reason with MU. MU saying these people are scared of him. But basically, it's not fear, it's just corruption. And so they banned MU from Serovia. I'm not sure why, but they banned him, and it's shown in general chat in Serovia that they were arguing. Um, MU also said that John in Serovia also did not let him participate in anything. So, like, if he wanted to talk diplomatic affairs, MU said John will shut him up, and John wanted to do the talking instead of the prime minister. So the prime minister basically was like restricted to do a lot of stuff. So he felt like he was being just a figurehead basically. I mean, it does look like a figurehead. He did do a lot for Serovia only to be banned at the end. Um, yeah, so basically he wants to help Aldara grow. And I do think that trust is better than just throwing him away. I know this is like a security issue, but I believe that if we give somebody trust, they give their trust back. That's basically what I think. And if he turns out to be legit, a good person, he can help a lot, because in Serovia, he was carrying Serovia basically. Their government was perfect under him. So I'm gonna hope for the best, and I'm gonna trust him, and I'm gonna see how he does. So far he's doing decent. I'm gonna keep watching him and see what he does. So yeah, that's what we want to do. That's the Imperials High Command. We think MU will be perfect for Ardara's government, and honestly, I think it will be better if there is a new prime minister, because I do not want to keep being prime minister and work in the military branch. Nobody really wants to be prime minister, only me. So him running from prime minister for prime minister to work for us and make us better makes me believe that he's legit, And if he is legit, then I do not have to worry about the government anymore, because there will be a prime minister that will help us and will help us grow in the government. So yeah, that's that's about MU. Basically, it's a risk, but it's not really consequential, because whatever happens or whatever he does, there is evil. He won't really get far because Aldara has a big connection, and this connection cannot be severed. If an evil person pops up or an evil family tries to take over Aldara, they cannot do that because Aldara is very big in terms of friendship and connection within the empire. So yeah, it's a risk, but I would rather take a risk than see the government fall, because I am really burnt out. I do not want to keep working as prime minister, and I do not think anybody else would want to be a prime minister and constantly work for the government. So yeah, that's basically it about the person in question running for prime minister and why I do not want to be prime minister. Anybody got any other questions so far? Anybody got questions? Any questions? You usually ask a lot of questions. Why? What happened? You don't want to ask anything. Go ahead, it's fine. I can answer anything.
Let us use Michael to coup Sarovia.
No, no, nobody can coup a goal that has been um in in the game for years. I mean, logically, it cannot happen. Plus, he was banned from Sovia, so we cannot, or he cannot be a prime minister there anymore. So yeah, we wanna, I wanna trust MU. I really do. I really do wanna trust him, because 1 year ago, um, he was in our diplomatic channel with John. He did not talk much, but he seemed like a good person. He was in the civilian sector, so I would like to believe he's safe and he's telling the truth. He was a civilian, then joined Soviet government. That's his story. What else? What else is there to talk about? I actually do not know where else. Oh yeah, about the war in like 1 hour or like half a minute. I mean half an hour. Like half an hour we will have a war. And with who? It's with Fujihara, the guild that went against us 1 year ago with Mozak. Mozak led Libertas 1 year ago and tried to kill us. And we mostly won a war with him because of that 1 year ago. So we are basically holding a grudge because fucking we fucking hate him. Honestly, they might not show up. Like, I do not see any messages. I do not see any messages from them. Like, they might not show up. I talked to multiple Brazilian guilds about war. Unfortunately, like, they do not want to have They do not want to have a mock war with us. Or well, because it's mostly because our time zones are very different. But good news, Bushido, a new guild, a new Brazilian military guild is currently rising. Their empress says we will talk about mock war when we grow and stabilize, so we will have more options. Sure, you can share the screenshot, Leonidas. I do not know how to fucking spell your name. Leonidas, 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 Leonidas,
Leonidas.
Leonidas. Okay. He said he's gonna share a screenshot. He said he wanna show a screenshot. I wonder what it might be. Hold on, I'm kinda scared right now. Is Craig recording? Hold on, or is Craig recording or did someone shut it down? Okay, it is still recording. Nice. What is this? Can I use your GRAR account? Leonidas said. For what? Adi said for research purposes. Um, can have my account. I will log in through other hours to watch over it. As ain't no way those people are letting me. Bro, Adi wants in so badly. Adi wants to join back. He really wants to join back.
Nicholas like, I don't care about your Forza.
Dude, he just has to apologize to Abed and that's it. Just a fucking apologize. Shuri feels bad for him. Our Emperor feels very bad, so he might pardon him and get him back in. I'm not sure yet, but
Hail Marshall.
yeah, I don't know. All he has to fucking do is apologize. Why is he being a fucking moron? Just apologize to Abed. We'll come back calm. Okay, what else can I talk about? Let's see, one more before I end it. Let's see. Okay, about the war, I don't think I'm gonna ping everyone. I'm gonna tell them you have 2 hours to respond back. Well, I did tell them 1 hour ago to respond or they're disqualified. I did not get a response. So in 10 minutes I'm gonna message one of their higher ups. If you do not show up before like 20 minutes, you are disqualified because that is how it works basically. That's how it works. You have to declare war in game. They have to actually see it. You can also declare war in Discord, but they're making fun of us. I don't know why. So we're gonna declare war in game again. And if they do not respond, I'm not gonna ping everyone. I'm just gonna get 5 people online and just claim Snowtown. And that should just do it, because if they do not show up, then there is no war. So what's the point? You know what I mean? So everybody will just be mad. So I'm just gonna tell them, you have 20 minutes to show up. If you do not show up, I already told them on Discord like 1 day ago. And now I'm gonna 2 hour ago I did tell them again, but in game No response. I'm gonna do it again in 5 minutes or 10. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna tell them in 5 minutes. Then I will tell them if you do not show up in 20 minutes, you are disqualified. So yep, I'm not gonna bring everyone for war. If they do not show up, then what's the point? There is no war. Just gonna grab like 5 people and we can claim the land because they're basically disqualified. And like people get very annoyed if they get pinged for no reason. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna declare war again. If they don't show up, I'm not gonna ping. I'm just gonna get 5 people to claim Snowtown. Snowtown. Zane, do you have any questions to answer before I end it? Because there are no other topics, I think. I don't have anything else to talk about. If there are topics, I probably forgot. But yeah, do not talk to Sovia. They're bad people. You can like talk to a friend in Sovia that you trust. But anybody in Sovia that is a stranger spamming you, just block them. They're just very unhappy we are growing. One thing I can talk about. One last thing before I end it. Alternative accounts. I found 3. Godbush trying to join with an alt. Erich Septim trying to join with an alt. Um, Max we talked about in the beginning also he was in Aldara. A spy. I caught him and I banned him. So that those are 3 alternative accounts in total. I'm not sure if Max is an alt, just a spy probably, but he's banned now. We also found a lot of other alternative accounts, but we do not care about the others because they do not try to even sound legitimate. Like there are alternative accounts that are trying to join Aldara, but I don't wanna fucking mention them, bro. They're just not even trying. They think we are stupid or something, dude. I mentioned 3 because these 3 actually tried to sound legit, but still failed. It's funny, but yeah. That's it, basically. That's it. Yup. Thank you everybody for joining the radio show. That's basically it for me.